Hey, David. Hey, Paul. We're just waiting for Jen, or actually, you know what? It's 12 o'clock on the dot. So let's start doing jumping jacks.
Yep.
Hey, Jen, we already got David moving. 15 more seconds, David.
Hey, Paul. I'm feeling a little creaky today, so I'm going to take it a little bit slow.
And stride jumps. Yeah, if you just want to stretch and hang out. Heel jacks, David, in and out. Side to side, David, side to side. Running on the spot, David, knees up, knees up. Burpees. And squats, David. And stay low, David. 3 steps on one side, 3 steps back. Yes. And last little bit, touch the floor and hop, touch the floor and hop. Little jumps, yeah. I like to bring my hands in between my legs instead of to the outside, just so I get a little bit of a wider stance. Yeah, keep going. And lunge and twist. Lunge and twist, lunge and twist. Beautiful. Make sure we're breathing. We lift. Good work, David. Good work. David, just so you know, I got Surrey here. I got Haley here. We all think you're like the #1 guy so far.
Thank you.
In all the classes, bro. In all the classes. Both hands down on the inside now, David. Elbow down and rotate towards the leg. So you lunge, both hands down. Yeah, beautiful. And sit throughs, David. Sit throughs. Bring that leg back. Step forward. Kick through. And sit through back steps now. So we'll sit through, bring that hand back down, and then back step. Yeah, so you bring your left. No. So not all the way through. Sit through. And then I'm going to bring my hand or elbow to the floor, and my left leg is going to bend and rotate all the way over top. Sitting down, then I press, come back, step and sit, switch, and rotate, and then come back to normal. Okay? Sense is here, right? Even if you guys just hit a few of those guillotine escapes, you know what I mean? Almost there. And time on our butts. One hand down and hip extension. Full bridge on our palms. And butts down, bridges over our shoulders, normal bridges. And triangle hicks and sit-ups. Triangle hicks and sit-ups. Very nice. And shrimps on the spot. So one push, one pull, then switch. One push, one pull, then switch. Making sure we keep our hips elevated on the switch. So hips are up as we bridge to our shoulder and switch sides. Yeah, so we bridge and turn. As we pull our, yes, nice, David. Almost there, 10 seconds. And time. Back to that technical stand-up, but doing it from mount again. So when we bridge, lifting our partner up, getting our knees in, elevating our partner away from the butterfly, framing and getting up, right? So for here. Elbows are tight on the inside, not flared. I'm getting my elbows in, walking my feet as tight as I can. Bridging, extending my hands straight, and then as my butt falls, tucking my knees to my chest. Double underhooks as I'm kicking and sitting up. We'll bring one of the arms in front, framing the shoulder from underneath the armpit to the other side to post, and then I scoot myself back up. Okay, we'll slide back in, sit back down, bridge and bump, frame to technical stand up, and come back up. Okay, let's go. Make sure we really bridge those hips, David, before we get those shins in. Really lift your hips as high as you can, okay?
Okay.
Couple more reps. And time. Keep it going, but we're gonna bridge, push, bring those shins in. Once we get to that underhook position, we're gonna trap an arm and look right for that butterfly sweep again. So let's see, extend, sit up, wrap an arm up. You can attack if you want. You can attack if you want. So Jen, as you go, make sure you straighten out the same leg of the shoulder that you fall on. You're not doing that after, you actually do it before. Okay? And then David, when you scoot in, make sure we really scoot in deep again after we sit up. After we eventually sit up right here, I'm gonna have to pull myself all the way in when I wrap, and then I fall on my side. Okay? So I scoot, I fall sideways, but then look, my bottom leg pushes. And that's what helps me get the elevation. And then only once I push, then I kick to come back over onto my mount. Okay?
Okay.
That was nice, David. Make sure we're doing both sides.
Okay.
David, when you do that bridge, it's literally a bridge and a push. So it looks like this.
Oh,
Like one up, catch. One up, catch. Okay, let's see the armbar switch. Okay, what you got in that fridge, Jen? Got something for David and I? Nectar. Okay, so David, after we come through that armbar, you're gonna have to pull your partner's arm back in, pretending like they're defending. Okay, we've done this a couple times before, but I'm switching to this top hand. Okay, so say we're here, his hands are together, switching to the top hand. It's easier to if my partner's trying to free his elbow in. So if I kind of just scoop my partner on his shoulder, I'll have more space. That's not saying I can't do it from here, but I usually try to like do this technique as somebody trying to pull their hand in. Okay, but regardless, switching my hand, palm down to my partner's wrist, and I post, pulling my foot in. It's almost like I do a technical stand-up. Like I'm gonna pull my leg back, but I'm hooking my shoelaces on the other side of my partner's neck. Okay, so again, if we're here, I'm imagining like he's trying to free his close arm. I move to the top hand, post, bring my knee to the floor as my shoelaces hug the back of my partner's head. And then I just sit back down on the other side, attacking the top hand. So again, if I unwind, we're here, pulling, step. I'm bringing my knee and foot down as I swing myself and step back over. His other arm might be jammed up in there a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Okay, you will feel much more comfortable if you pull him on his shoulder. Then it'll feel more natural as we're passing ourselves back through. Okay, go.
I'm confused. Can you walk me through it? So we're here. Yeah.
Left hand post on the floor. That would make sense. Why you couldn't hear me the whole time. I'm like, hey, 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 hey.
Yeah.
Hey, your right hand grabs his wrist. Left hand posts on the floor. Yeah, your left shin. Yes, yeah. And then swing that right leg back over and just sit back down.
And
Yeah.
then is this foot still kind of like up underneath his head, or should that come on the far side?
I bring it to the far side. You're saying the secondary leg that you step over?
The one where, so the shin that is going across his face, does that disengage or does it kind of?
Oh, no, that stays right there.
Okay, so we're here.
Don't sit down before you step that leg over, David. On Jen, yeah.
So like it's kind of tucking in over top of the shoulder of the arm that I'm attacking. Yeah.
Yes. Left knee steps up, David. Yeah. Right leg swings. Yes. Left leg steps over. Yes. Obviously, okay, that's like a lat arm bar. Then you have to connect their hands together again, just to say he's defending. David has the Rolls Royce of devil. And look at this. Look at his shoulder joints. How long its arms are. Yeah, post the right hand, right shin, left leg steps over. Sorry, right leg steps over and sit back down. Just sit your butt back down. Yeah. We just need to make sure his elbow's still in there.
Both elbows?
No, just his close elbow, the left elbow. His left elbow. Yeah. So it's like the arms even have their own shoulder joints. Look how long it has wrists. 160. Yeah, those are the ones up there. So. Then, Haley wants to know how the homemade gi dummies are doing.
It's okay. It's been kind of a like experiment. So currently, so the top part is just a pillow and then some towels, but the bottom part, his legs kept falling out of the gi pants because the only thing holding them up is like the tie of the gi pants, and it's crossed like across his chest. But the gi pants are too fat to stuff everything with, so right now there's snow pants in there that are stuffed with elastics on the end. And then my latest attempt is I'm trying to like keep the snow pants attached to the gi belt, but it's not really working. Like the snow pants keep falling down in. So that's my only thing, the only issue I'm having right now is keeping the bottom
Connected
attached,
to the top.
the stuffing attached, because the pants are attached. But the
Yeah, but
stuffing is
the stuffing in the pants.
yeah. So that's my only, but this is the best iteration so far. It takes the least amount of resetting so far. So.
And David's had the most evolution. The very first class, he literally had a long sleeve t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt with a pillow in it. No bottom half, no head. Now he's over here with the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I know. Now we're all jealous of his dummy.
I know those the arms on those dummies are ridiculous. Yeah, they look like ape arms. Nice, David. Clean, bro. Very clean. Okay, let's see. Connect the hands together. Say he's defending. Okay, so say he's trying to scoot his left elbow back in. Yeah. Boom. That's where we'd switch, rotate, bring that shin. 1, 2, step over his head. Yes. I would back heel a little bit more, pulling my heels in towards my butt, opposed to straightening out my legs. Okay. Because what's going to be holding him down is kind of the pressure on the top of the lever at the forehead, right? So it's kind of from a knee flare instead of a knee squish. Like I'm trying to like flare my knee out opposed to press my knee down. Okay. Feet in, big bump, big bridge, straighten out those arms, underhook kick, yeah. David, turn, go back, David, reverse. So something that's kind of like pretty important if we're in a butterfly position is our posture and how we can build a strong structure. So what I mean by that, when we kick and we sit up, I need my shoulders in front of my hips. If my hips are in front of my shoulders, if a strong gust of wind comes, it's going to blow me backwards. Okay. So I'm always sitting like this. So when I'm ready to pull the trigger with our sweep, I'm hooking and then I pull myself in like this. So now my hips are in front, but instead of rocking backwards, I'm going to fall to the side. I'll fall this way. I fall to the side, right? Our bottom leg kicks, like presses into the ground, but our top leg has to kick. Like I elevate and then I kick. We want to maintain that sticky hook with our left foot to keep in contact with our partner's inner thigh. Okay. Very nice. I just want you to know, David, everything was nice with the arm bar, but with the scooching of the butterfly was exactly the same. We need to pull ourselves in.
Okay.
Let's make sure that that left leg covers the head, David, before our butt hits the floor. Okay, we're going to do the swim move off of this next.
Hey, Paul, is this correct for the final position?
Yep.
It just feels really awkward, I guess, just because his arm's in.
But that's what I was saying that before. Like his arms might get tangled in and caught, but don't let that bother you. Just break the arm that you have. Yes, David, that was better. That was better. I really try to like connect my feet when I'm in this position. Like I'm like squeezing. And my feet are almost touching to hold his head in, right? Because then if he is trying to sit up, it's just me doing this. But he's trying to sit up, and I flare his head all the way back, and it's easy to sit back up and not let him turn into me. Imagine you're trying to like sit up, and somebody's pushing your forehead to the floor.
Okay.
You're gonna have a hard time. Last minute, then we're gonna move to the swim move. Don't sit down before that leg comes over, Jen. You're on carpet, right, David? Or hard floor? Okay, carpet.
Carpet.
Nice adjustment. Okay, we're gonna move to the swim move off of this now. Okay, which will kind of help explain the balance of this move and that fine line that we rock. Because when we're sitting up and we're making that turn, it almost feels like we're leaning too far forward. And if anybody was gonna push us, we're gonna fall on our face, which is very true, especially if we're smaller. But arm bar is a very special technique because we can hit it over 360 degrees. Like it doesn't matter where we're facing or rotating, you can catch that arm bar all day. So if we have it, doesn't matter where we are. We just got to make sure we're rotating the proper way. We got ourselves to our arm bar position, right? Okay, I'm going to start this way. Okay. He's trying to free his arm back in. I'm switching my hand, bringing my knee to the floor. Okay. So now instead of swinging my right leg all the way over and sitting down, I'm going to swing my right shoelaces to the bottom of my left foot. So I literally just connect my feet. So it just looks like this. Like I literally like step and I connect my feet together like I'm just standing on my shoelaces. Okay. Here, scoots. I'm connecting. My foot comes down and I just slide to touch. Okay, but I'm making sure my left knee doesn't go wide. I go super tight and I'm both in front of his face. Okay, I'm going to switch my hand. So my left hand is going to go to the wrist. My right hand that's posting is just going to guide his hips over me. Okay, so I just switch my hands as I roll through. My hand goes to his hip and I just rotate back over and we land here. Both of my feet are on the same side of his head, underneath his head. Okay, they call it pillow jujigatami, like pillow arm bar. So we actually don't have anything over his head. Both feet are on the same side, but you have to bridge your hips on the floor, like bridge your feet on the floor and lift your hips and pull over the hip. Okay, so again, we're in the arm bar, person starts to escape. I'm like, oh no, I'm switching. 1, 2, and I connect. Okay, I'm rolling towards my partner's legs. As I come in, I'm going to switch. Actually, no, I have my proper hands right now. I'm going to come back, roll over my shoulder, guiding my partner's hips over, and we land. Okay, again, my feet are on both sides of his head, and I'm here, and you just lift your hip and pull. Yes, Jen.
I'm just trying to figure out which direction you're rolling. So
Towards the legs.
Towards their legs and
towards the legs.
So you're facing their legs as well as
facing
rolling
their legs as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm here, If I'm here, my right leg is on top, my right hand is coming, I'm gonna roll on my right shoulder towards my left. Okay, so like if I'm here, I'm sitting up and I feel like I'm getting knocked forward, I roll this way, like in and back over. You don't roll over your head, you roll over your shoulder, and your feet hug his head and neck and help him turn. Okay, give it a try. I have another spot we can practice this from if it's feeling weird at first. Look how long those arms are, David. I can't get over it. We look backwards, David. We look backwards already. What's going on? No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. But your right hand would go to his wrist and your left hand would post on the floor, I believe. Yeah, I'm like, something looked weird.
Yeah, let me try it from the beginning. That's the easier way.
No, you were there. I think just your left shin had to be tighter against his head and neck, right against the floor. Jenna wasn't watching. Go again. Yes, yes. So your right shoelaces come to the back of your bottom of your left foot. Yeah, we're rolling over our right shoulder. Yeah, your left hand goes towards his hip. Yeah, you're diving in that way. Yeah, left hand helps pull his hips over all the way through. Hell yeah. Bridge both feet on the floor, lift your hips up. Pull the arm over your hip. Yes.
Oh.
That's nice, David. I hope you didn't squish a cat. I like how you had to check. You're like, where are they? Where are they?
There are 3 of those, man. So
I know. I've seen 2 already. I've seen 2 on the couch.
oh.
They made appearances. Okay. Nice, Jen. Even try it though, like once you get up there and as soon as you feel the top of your foot touch the bottom of your foot, that should be the trigger and you're just going. Yes, David, that was nice.
Is this the proper final?
I would pull it over my, 2 hands down on the wrist, David, and really crank it over your hip. I even think like my hands are like this. Like instead of holding it, like I grab it and I assist. So it's almost like I have a push hand and a pull hand. Yeah. Sorry, Jen, what were you saying?
Well, I was just, you just answered it. I was just asking for the final position here. So here
Oh.
and there.
Mm-hmm. Got 3 minutes left.
This one's hard to find space for. I've already knocked over a plant and some water.
Disrespect. Watch out for falling trees today.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom will try to get some revenge.
Oh.
Where was the extension, David? You got to kick, man. Kick towards the heavens, bro. Like Pele back in the day, bro. You got to kick the ball in the net. Kick, kick, kick. Oh! We removed our leg, though. Need to keep that sticky hook, that left foot. You stepped in honey, bro. You can't get it off.
Yeah.
Kick, 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 kick. It was better because it stayed connected, but we should get more elevation out of that. Okay? You don't need to step that leg all the way across his shoulder line every time, Jen. I feel like you're trying to thread your right foot in there every time instead of just slamming your hamstring on their belly. Like, I don't care if that right foot's in their armpit or by their neck or whatever's going on. But when you switch to your S mount, it should just slide through. You see how you lift it up? Instead of sliding it along their body, increasing your pressure, you're kind of going up and down. Instead of like just, you should slide it around and just put more weight on. Boom. Yes, yes. But again, you tucked it in the shoulder to the neck.
Where should I be?
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying it looks like you're trying to specifically do that, to be like, okay, it has to be here and now I have it. Opposed to like, just get it around, because you're just realigning your body, right?
Okay.
Last minute. Roll, 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 roll. Put the feet right in the sink. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Now I need more space. Where do you go? Right away, David. Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. Cat face. Meow. Yes. I think I'd pull it over the other hip, David, the left hip.
Say one more time.
I think I would pull it over the inside hip, like the left hip, instead of the right hip, like with your arm bar. When you have the arm bar in, I'll pull it to my left.
Oh, to that? Okay, so.
Pull it over that hip, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just because over the close hip, like, I mean, over the opposite hip, almost helps facilitate the hitchhiker escape and helping roll through. Where even if they're trying to perform the hitchhiker escape, if you just switch hips with the arm, it comes back on immediately. So if you just make it a habit to, you know, use your inside hip as the fulcrum for which you're going to break their arm, that's always going to be a little more successful.
Okay, thank you.
Last rep, last rep. Big bump, big tuck, big kick. Oh, way to reset. I was just about to talk trash, David. Way to reset. I was literally like, oh. Two, three. Bang. Nice. One, two, right away. Boom. Yes. But lean back. You can be on your back for this because you want to bridge your feet on the floor and you almost lift your hips up. Pull it right over your hip. See, you're kind of pulling it over your thigh. Like pull it over your hip bone. Yeah.
Oh, it makes more sense.
But it still looks like you're kind of twisting the arm over your thigh instead of like go like on top of it to the wrist. And like I'm thinking like a train conductor or something. I'm trying to pull the thing to stop up. Yeah, but like lean back. And so it should actually be like here, like here, like over your hip. Boom. Like it looks like you're pulling it over your leg. I want to lift my hip, pull over. Boom. Crack. There's more follow through, right? If I pull into my stomach, it gets blocked. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Still looks like we're twisting, to be honest. Nice, nice, nice. You just want to make sure you're lining his wrist up. So we're always pulling in the opposite direction of his thumb. Okay, so we can pull over the hip nice. I know you just have to simulate which side would be his thumb, but regardless of how the hand starts turning, you always pull towards the pinky.
Okay.
Okay, and that's how we know we're gonna have his elbow in the position we want. Okay, that already looks better. Yeah. Okay, guys, time. Awesome work today, everybody.
Thanks, Paul.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Hopefully see you
Bye.
guys later.
Okay.
Bye.